One of the biggest contradictions of massive success is when people go to their moms, their dads, their brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend. They say, listen, one day the world's going to know who I am. One day I will have a Ferrari, the Lambo, the Rolls, the Bentley, the big house, the cars, the backyard with the big swimming pool and an elevator. I'm going to put the biggest parties. I'm going to be a millionaire one day. Yet, instead of staying at the office on Friday night, you call your friends and you go party. Instead of waking up Saturday morning to go to the gym, you sleep until 10 o'clock. Instead of reading the book on Sundays, you kick back and watch movies all day long. The reality is very simple. Those who win big, they do 4 things right. They sleep, sweat, grind, repeat. And they do it over and over and over again until their dreams become a reality.
If you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life, no matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%.
You still must grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, run at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing, I was grinding.
Every single day when you wake up, you got 2 options. So you can look at the clock and hit the snooze. You can look at that snooze button, boom. You can hit the snooze button and go back to bed and dream about what you want to have. Or you can look at that snooze button, kick that clock and get up and go pursue your dreams.
You need to walk through the mud of life, guys, if you ever want to get to the higher ground. That higher ground is where you look in the mirror and you have respect, and you run through the work, the sweat equity of it all. And the end product is something you travel, a legacy of life, and you put your signature to. That means something. You're not speaking hollow words. You're backing those motherfuckers up with that.
That's what lions do. Lions don't give up. Lions don't quit. Lions hunt. That's what we do for a living.
I still grind. I love the grind. If you're competing in one of my businesses, I'm going to kick your ass because I'm going to outgrind you.
You have to be willing to work in places people don't see.
While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
There's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you can have. So make that a motivation for you.
And mental toughness says, not only do I climb that doggone mountain, I enjoy climbing the mountain. I get a kick out the mountain. I get a kick out the weights. I get a kick out of fatigue. I get a kick out of the grind. I get a kick out of it. You take advantage of this opportunity. You let everything else go. You eat different. You study different. You practice different. We don't have forever. Let's not act like it. We're all going to die. And so I don't act like I'm going to live forever. So every opportunity I get, I murder it. Process driven. I love it. I'm about that life. I get up every morning at 3 o'clock. When I want to get up, when I don't. When I feel like it and I don't feel like, why? Because I'm process driven. I'm not feelings driven. Champions are not feeling driven. Champions don't get up when they want to. And if we're going to be champions, process driven. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
Hey entrepreneurs, it is me, Dr. Cassandra Bradford, and I want to invite you to this year's The Run Entrepreneurial Conference happening on July 15th at 8 a.m. at On the Levee in Dallas, Texas. Listen, if you are a CEO, a CFO, an entrepreneur, a small business owner, or you're just thinking about starting a business, you need to get to the Run Entrepreneurial Conference on July 15th, 2023. Listen, if you are a truck driver, a dispatcher, freight broker, it doesn't matter what you do, get to the Run Conference. This year, we're going to have workshops, conferences, roundtable discussions. If you want to get into dispatching, trucking, AI, artificial intelligence, whatever you need in business, we got you covered. Come have the entrepreneurial experience of a lifetime on July 15th at the Run Conference.
The Run Conference Experience, Saturday, July 15th at 9 a.m. Don't miss out on the Levee Center, 1108 Quaker Street, Dallas. For registration, go to www.runconference.org. LA South Chamber of Commerce. Together we're creating economic growth in the South LA and South Bay communities through business development, networking, community, and advocacy. We're not your average Chamber of Commerce. Connect with us at lasouthchamber.com.
If you're not a member, join. But join today. Don't wait for tomorrow.
They are phenomenal.
There is none like LA South Chamber of Commerce.
This is the chamber for you.
I'm so proud to be here and part of the LA South Chamber.
When I went to find a chamber that could help me do positive outreach and advocacy, LA South Chamber was the place to go. I'd recommend it to anyone.
Become a member.
See, when you have great friends and people that care about you out there, man, and let you know you got toilet paper on the bottom of your shoe, stuff like that. Thank you out there, Kingdompreneur Tony Viola, for letting me know that we were the audio was not connecting right there. Hope we got it back going on today. I'm gonna tell you what I was saying was, if you are prepared for the week, Monday is an amazing day. You know, the next day is an amazing day if we get a chance to have it. That's the other part of the blessing. If we get a chance to get tomorrow, but preparing for it excites you about tomorrow. That's me. I'm excited about the next day because on my calendar, I got stuff planned out. These parts right here were the green screen. These are green highlighted spots right there. But it's exciting because I know tomorrow I got some opportunities. I'm prepared for it today. So each day I'm looking forward to get better. So if you're looking at this show or you catch this show every now and then, whatever it might be, my prayer is that some way, somehow, it affects people that get a chance to see it and say, you know what, I could do a little bit more. I could give a little bit more of myself. I could commit a little bit more. Am I giving the best of myself? Am I doing the work with the kind of integrity that says, you know, I put my all in. So when I lay down at night, I know I could tell myself in the mirror that I put the work in that is worth what I want to receive. See, we want to receive all this stuff. We want. I got old school gave me a poem about one. I got to clean it up a little bit. But think about the things that we want and look in the mirror and ask yourself, do the things you want equate or level out with the work you do to get the things you want? I want a mansion and a yacht, but I continue to not go to the class that allows me to meet the people that are in position to help me learn how to get the finances to afford the mansion and the yacht. I want to get a raise at work, but do I have the attitude that I go to work with the attitude of gratitude that people like being around me? People accept and embrace some of the ideas and leadership that I bring because of my commitment and consistency. I want to make it to the NBA, but do I have the work ethic to, instead of going to the party, instead of hanging out with the friends, that I could spend time in the gym, I spend time in the weight room, I spend time looking at video, looking at studying things and talking to people that so into me so I could get to where I want to be. Now, that want and do, two totally different things. So let's get into some do's. I love to share the video of some of the most amazing speakers around the world. I've had an opportunity to meet several of them personally. Mr. Les Brown, in fact, Mr. George C. Frazier, early mentors, friends, been open doors for me. Mr. Harris out there. There's just some amazing people. But as you listen to what the motivation is fleeting. It gets away. See, I'm motivated, but more than motivated, I'm inspired. See, when you're inspired, it's not that you are waiting for some kind of kick to get it going. The inspired part is that you will do the mundane things consistently long enough to get through to where in the beginning, the people ask you, why are you doing that? Why are you in the podcasting? Why are you working at the dump? Why, or whatever it is, why are you in the travel industry when travel is? But now, look at where you are. Look at where travel is. Look at where podcasting is. Look at where graphic and digital design is. Everything is online. And if you're not in the e-commerce, well before e-commerce became the thing, so you got to catch up. So put yourself in alignment with the things that you want to do, but more importantly, don't just sign up to whatever it is, school, team, weight fitness, income class, whatever it is, training, learning, meditation. Sign up is great.
See, where the breakthrough comes is in the sign in. Stand by. To sign in for your own success is to show up for it.
Any negative voice that ever entered into your space that said you couldn't was lying. The truth is they didn't want you to. I've been given a chance, and that's all you've ever needed. You've needed an opportunity, and you needed the wind beneath your sail that God gave you called breath. When God gave you the breath, he gave you his endorsement and said, I still have plans for you. I know the plans I have for you. You will prosper, you will do well, you will overcome, you will win, because you are never made to be a loser.
You say you want to be great, let your actions, let your words display that. If you say you love the cat that's next to you, let your actions and let your words display that. If you say you really want to be elite, let your actions and let your words display that. I want you to get the spirit. That's uncommon. Right? You can't be a common man and do uncommon things. That's uncommon. That's an uncommon mentality. That's an uncommon spirit. That's an uncommon disposition. Don't ask me if I'm all right. No, we not. We said we was going to dominate these cats, and we ain't dominating. Every single day, do you dominate in what you do?
Look at this lion. He's the king of the jungle. Huge mane out there. The little lion comes, they start messing with him. Biting his tail, biting his ears. He doesn't do anything. Now, the other animals, they notice this. And they start to move in. They're barking at him, laughing at him. They do this, and they get closer and closer and bolder, until one day, that lion gets up and tears the shit out of everybody, runs like the wind, eats everything in his path. Because every once in a while, the lion has to show the jackals who he is.
Because it's a compliment when people say you're good. But if you settle for being good, you'll miss out on the whole boat called greatness. You see, greatness is a boat trip away because there's a great gulf between those who are good and those who are great. No one remembers those who were simply good. We remember those who were great.
Never quit. And if you feel like your life is in a place where you can't get any lower, and you don't think you can find any way out, because that means the ultimate challenge is ahead of you. It means you can only go up. And it also means that things are going to be tough. Things are going to be tougher than anything you can imagine. But that storm that you're in, from your perspective, it seems like that storm is enveloping the whole world. But I'm telling you, it is not.
So one of the things, in order to make this your decade, in order to reach your goals, you've got to find some reasons that make you strong, some reasons that will make you hang in there when times get rough, because they're going to get rough. It's going to be very challenging. Whenever you decide that you want to grow, whenever you decide that you want to go to another level, all hell will break loose. Everything that will happen The thought that can happen will happen, and at the worst possible moment. They call it Murphy's Law.
Will become a beacon, a light, an example, a demonstration of what's possible, of what it looks like when hard work meets opportunity, and when opportunity met you, you became you. Now take a deep breath, gauge your day. Think about what's ahead of you and go after it with a new gusto, with new purpose, because you are here and it's an obstacle and you are designed to overcome them.
But the storm is not everything. And it won't last forever. You can get out of the storm, and you will get out of the storm. And when you get out, you're going to see the sun again. But right now, you're being tried. You're being forged. You're being tested by fire and by pain. That's the test.
So you got to have some reasons that when life knocks you down, and it's going to knock you down. When people disappoint you, and that's going to happen. When they betray you, and that's going to happen. When they lie to you, and that's going to happen. When they say, oh, you can count on me, and they won't show up, and that's going to happen. When you want to throw in the towel and give up yourself, and that's going to happen. When life collapses on you and catch you on the blind side, it drop you to your knees and start choking you. You got a dream? No, I ain't got no dream. And that's going to happen. What reason can you remember that you can call on, that you can reach on, that can make you get back up? Find that reason. Because when life had knocked me down, I said, life, I'm doing this because I want to make my mama proud of me. I'm doing this because I want my children to have a better life than what I have. I'm doing this because all my life I've been told I'd be a loser, that I wouldn't make it.
Don't fail the test. Don't give in. Don't quit.
And that's powerful to me. I hope that impacted someone. I hope that gave you some kind of, me and my main man, Mr. Neil Shimura's, we call that some mojo for the day. Motivation, some kind of, you know what, you could do it. Who said you couldn't do it? Oh, you know why people say you can't do it? Because they don't believe that they can do it. So they force what they believe about themselves onto you. And you start believing what they believe about themselves about you. No more of that. No more of that. You got the dream. You've got the passion. You've got the energy. You've got the focus. You've got the connection. Or you want them. Whatever it may be, you have it because he gave it to you. So don't ask him or her what you see for you. Yeah, we receive feedback. We receive adjustment, and people love us, that give us and most time the love that we receive is in support. Let's say it's in support, but it's also in support of safety, meaning don't leave that good job. Don't school is not for everybody. You don't need school. How are you going to take a after work class to get your degree? You don't even have, but that's on them. And you start to, accept that for you, and you don't make the step. And guess what's going to happen? You have the regret. You have the, I could have been. You have the, I should have done. You have the, I wish I would have. Don't do it. Do the thing that he gave to you to do. Find out what it is for you, and what that it attaches to is your purpose. And even in this right here, broadcasting, empowering, motivating, whatever it is, who is this guy that says he can say that I should do something for me? I don't know. He speaks to you through all kinds of means. You've heard the same thing I'm saying from somebody else that you trust and give more credibility to. Apply it. Put it to the work. All I'm doing is sharing some passion felt that I see, that not only do I see in myself, but see, if I know I see it in myself, it's also in others. So I just share and get up and make it happen for yourself. So this week we're already getting started today, this morning. If you have time for Zoom in the other room as we get ready for today's activities. Absolutely, this Wednesday we will be having the Wake Up and Win virtual business overview. Get a chance to tune in to catch that amazing Zoom right there in the morning. No more than 30 minutes in and out, sharing a little information about how you can win and put yourself and your family in position to do so too in an amazing industry. If you get a chance to get out there in Pomona, California, Sundays, that we have in the Sunday brunch at the Hilltop Jamaican restaurant. Amazing food. Just got a chance to stop in there the other day and have you some. Glad to be partners in success with the Hilltop Jamaican restaurant. And if you get ready, right here in Pomona, California again, JetMac Inc. having the 33rd annual Pomona Valley Juneteenth Family Jazz and Arts Festival. Now, the 33rd says an awful lot about consistency and commitment, and as you can see, the partners down there doing some things in the community, and you can activate right alongside them as well. And if you get a chance, you're looking for your event, make your next event your best event. Contact the Jazz Zone at jazzzone.net. Mr. Roscoe Leon will facilitate your fundraising, private event, birthday parties, whatever it is for the summer. You might as well get it done with the Jazz Zone. And Jazz Zone, they make cool jazz sizzle. And we'll be absolutely doing some really, really cool things I'm looking forward to this week. We were having Tony Viola will be my guest on another version of our podcast network here, the Solutions Over Situations. We'll be talking about travel, the next frontier of business. Right live. You don't have to do anything extra. Just be there at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Wednesdays. We got a whole slate of things happening Wednesday. And that's the current events coming up right now. We're talking about a few things through the week. I look forward to connecting with you. If you have something you want to do with your life, I don't know what that might be, but if you have something you want to do with your life, there's no one coming in to get you to do it. It's going to be self-motivation. It's going to be self-discipline. It's going to be self-focused. You have to be a little selfish. You're going to have to put yourself in a position where you can do the things that you want to do for your family. Because what we do is we do the work so that we can help others. I know that's a tenet of success. Absolutely. I'll absolutely get that flyer over there to you. Thank you for attending this morning. I see you out there. Yes, sir. Mr. Rasul Daoud, man, on the grind to make it happen for yourself and for your family. We will see you on the other side. God bless everyone. Thank you for all the prayers. Thank you for all the support. And thank you for putting yourself, you in alignment to do the things that were given to you to do. Because what you are here to do is make life better for others. That's the whole deal. We'll see you on the other side. God bless.